So we have a new type of video. I just love making these list of videos, top 10 or best to worst or whatever it is, ranking, whatever it is. I want to make something very different, which is not a top 10 list. Due to the release of the new Spider-Man film, the new animated film Spider-Man Into the SpiderVerse, I decided to look at all these Spider-Man films and rank them from worst to best, including Spider-Man Into the SpiderVerse. So let's get started. Coming in at number 7 is, unsurprisingly, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. This film was garbage. It really was. I watched it the first time and I was like, eh, it's okay. It's not too bad. It was fine. It was fine. I will give it the benefit of the doubt. I guess I was having a good day and I was feeling fine. I just let it slide. I rewatched it a few times for the past few years, and every time I watch it, I just feel ashamed of myself for actually liking it in the first place. So yeah, whoops. Really bad film. Coming in at number 6 is The Amazing Spider-Man. This film, the same thing. I was about, 13 years old, I guess, when this film came out, and I was so excited. I was so excited to see this film, a new Spider-Man, the untold story. It's going to be amazing. No, it was the same old garbage, but it was the same thing, but actually garbage version. It was just, I don't know. Andrew Garfield is a great actor, but wow, I just did not like him as Peter Parker. Really, like, why? Next, number 5 is Spider-Man 3. Now, say whatever you want to say about this film. This film has a soft spot in my heart. It really, really does. I happen to enjoy this film. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. No, it's not. But I don't think it's a great film. I look back at it now, a much, mature sort of mind, I guess, at least. And yes, I absolutely understand the frustration from many fans back at that time, how they felt, very disappointing, whatever. I was not disappointed though. I grew up watching this film, I grew up watching Sam Raimi, and I continue to watch Spider-Man 3 to this day and enjoy it all. And I mean, it all. Now dig on this. Okay, except for that, that's really, really, okay, except for that, that's really cringy. Wow. Yeah. Now number 4 goes to Spider-Man Homecoming. This was the thing that really, really just made me happy. Aside from the Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man 2, I was like, okay, good. We have a crossover between Sony and MCU in a very different style in the Spider-Man films that we've seen. And Tom Holland did an amazing job, fantastic job. Arguably the best Spider-Man. If you were to pick a right answer, I perhaps don't pick that answer. Actually, I pick a very, very different answer. But we'll get to that. But this film had really just a mixture of the Breakfast Club sort of vibe that John Hughes directed, but a 2017 version, a very superhero version, which I just enjoyed. I thought that was very original, and I loved that. Number 3 goes to the original Spider-Man film directed by Sam Raimi back in 2002. This is where it started, guys. This is where it started for me. I continuously watched this film again and again and again, and I have no regrets, because this film, is it cheesy? Yes, it is. But I loved every minute of it. This film is just... This is before really superhero films blew up. This is where it started for me. And it really did not get that much recognition as a superhero sort of genre. But this film is what started it all. And I feel like it deserves to be remembered all the time. Number 2 goes to the recent and the latest Spider-Man film so far, Spider-Man Into the SpiderVerse. This film is, I think it's a masterpiece. I thought about this very, very, very carefully. I think it really is a masterpiece. I just adore this film. I watched it a few days ago and I can't stop thinking about it. It's in my mind. Definitely one of the best films of this year, 2018. Just a different perspective of Miles Morales' character. It had so much heart to it. The animation is spectacular. It is gorgeous. It's a very different type of animated film. The style of it is incredible. It's so unique. The fact that the animation is so unique is saying something, and the fact that it looks like a comic book is just so amazing to look at. The characters, oh my god, Spider Noir is hilarious. Some people that are just hilarious. It's a hilarious film. It's very, very funny. And number one, you know what it is, and number one goes to the classic and definitely a masterpiece, Spider-Man 2. This film completely does it for me. I have to get a poster somewhere. I need a poster, but I just adore this film. I love Tobey Maguire. He is one of the actors that I really grew up watching. That is the thing, especially in this film. I actually saw this a few weeks ago with some friends, and I can't stop loving this film. That's just how it is. Is it cheesy? Yes, it is. It's really, really cheesy. It's one of those little films that, you know, teenagers watch, I guess, or they're too cool to watch because it has some sort of romance between Mary Jane and Peter Parker. But this film is incredible, and there is an iconic train scene that we all know about. I can watch this film as many times as I can, and I feel like it was very close between SpiderVerse and Spider-Man 2, but because Spider-Man 2 has it's so close to my heart, same as how all the Raimi films are, especially Spider-Man 3, yes, you heard it right. This has to be my number one film. It has to be my favorite Spider-Man film. Major props for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse actually making you think about this for a minute as to which is the best Spider-Man film. But no, it's Spider-Man 2 for me. This is my list. Make your own list, guys. Put them in the comments down below. Go see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. What do you think about it? Link, comments down below. Thank you for watching. This was really fun. Let's do more of this. I would love to. Okay, bye-bye.